Fire Department, engine 26, and it is on Jeff Davis Parkway. .436 Jeff Davis Parkway. So let's take a look at exactly where that is. Okay, so here's the address, picture of the building. Those are the doors, the door frames that they're painting. Okay, so this is the project. Let me show you exactly where it is. Here it is right here, one block off of Bank Street. So Banks and Bowden, Jeff Davis and Bowden Street right there. Okay, so moving right along to the first floor plan. The job consists of some interior painting of CMU walls in this area right here, and new tape float and painted drywall on top of the CMU in this area as well. If you look at the notes, you can see that in this area right here, at this wall right here, and at this wall right here, is that note number 16 that tells you to treat the existing steel studs with rust converter. So we're going to be taking the drywall off this wall and this wall, and we're going to be treating the existing steel studs, putting new drywall back. Okay, also in the two apparatus bays that we're looking at right here, and here's the front doors that we just looked at on the pictures. Above that, in all of this space right here, there's going to be a new gypboard ceiling, and you can see that in notes 6 and 7 over here. Remove the equipment from the ceiling, install new 1-hour fire rated gypboard over existing ceiling, prep and paint new ceiling per finished schedule. So as we look back at the first floor plan and reflected ceiling plan, you could see that the work to be done is pretty much across the entire first floor and first floor ceiling. Now, to hone in on some other things that you have to do on this first floor, there are some bollards that get painted right here and here, here and here, and these door frames for the overhead doors, they get painted as well, and they'll require some prep work. Now notice all of these doors, all of these green dots are going to be doors and frames to paint, but this particular door and frame right here is a little bit more in depth. The work is a little bit more meticulous, so I wanted to take a look at that real quick. Okay, so this is the section that looks at that door that we were just talking about, and you can see the ornate nature of the door. This is probably old, I would say, and probably has years and years of paint on it, so you could see that this is going to be some significant handwork on this door, so I've allocated a little bit more money for it. Going back to the first floor plan, that pretty much rounds out the scope of work on the first floor. So let's go take a look at the second floor. Okay, on the second floor you can see that the scope of work pretty much consists of the painting of the doors and frames in this area right here, and that's pretty much it. So the scope of work for this project is primarily on the first floor. One thing I forgot to mention was that the stairwell gets painted, both number 1 and number 2, and that includes the walls, not the ceilings, but the walls and all of the stair components as well. So you're gonna be painting the stringers, the risers, the rails, um, the actual structure of the stair itself. Okay, so that pretty much rounds out the scope of work for the fire station. Um, Nice little painting job, and maybe we can hook it. Never know.